and welcome to Yoga Club. I'm Jess. This is your place for learning, fun, games, stretching and relaxing. Let's come into our big circle and get ready for the big Om together. Come to sit down on your bottoms, crossing your legs. Sit up nice and tall and place your hands on your knees. When you're ready, close your eyes. We're going to prepare for our big Om with some big breaths in and big breaths out. So let's take in a big breath and fill your belly. When you breathe out, let it all out through your mouth. That's better. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in. Big breath out with a sigh. One more time, the biggest breath that you've taken all day long. Big breath in. Big breath out. And now another big breath in, and then we'll Om together. It's up to you if you want to open your eyes or keep your eyes closed. So big breath in. And then we Om. Fantastic, well done. So what did we learn last time? We learned about the mean bug, and we learned about some yoga sequences to help you get rid of the mean bug. And you also made up your very own sequence to get rid of the mean bug, didn't you? So come into a different 2s or 3s and show each other your very own yoga sequence. I'll be here working on my breath. Big breath in, big breath out. So, did we get a chance to show each other how to get rid of that mean bug? Fantastic. Today, we'll be watching a movie. Do you like movies? I love movies, but this movie is an extra special movie. It's the movie in our minds. Now, I'm going to stay seated so I can keep an eye on you. But if you like, you can lie down on your back and just relax your body, keeping your hands by your side. When you're ready, close your eyes, finding a nice comfortable position to lie down or sit up in. I'm just going to count to 10 to help you get settled. When I get to the number 10, close your eyes and just relax your body. Now, it may take a little while for that movie to play in your head, but don't worry, keep breathing deeply and that movie will come. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close your eyes and start to play that movie in your mind. And see if you can see a big empty room. A big empty white room. Can you see it? Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And now, in your mind, can you imagine a big basket? On the basket, there's a beautiful ribbon, and you can choose what colour ribbon you'd like it to be. And inside the baskets, it's full of apples. There are red apples and green apples. Can you see the basket of apples in your mind? Now see if you can see a candle in your mind, just like we practiced last week. See if you can see that candle. Can you see its flames and all the different colours? Keep your focus on the candle. Big breath in, big breath out. And now, in your movie, I want you to imagine a door. And it's up to you what you want your door to look like. Is it a big door or a small door? And can you see the handle? Now, without moving your actual body, in your head, I want you to take your hand to the door handle. In a moment, I will count to 3. When I say the number 3, you can open the door. you know that what's behind the door is a place that makes you really happy. Are you ready to open the door? On the count of 3, let's open the door together. 1, 2, 3. Open the door. What can you see behind the door? This is the movie in your mind, and you get to pick what characters are in it, where you'd like it to be. And now slowly start to come back to your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. I'm going to slowly count to 10 again. When I say the number 10, you can open your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly open your eyes. What did you see in your movie? Come into your 2s and 3s and tell each other what you saw. So, did you get a chance to tell your friends what you saw in your movie? Now remember, at any time, you can come back to that movie in your mind. What type of movies are your favourite? Is it comedies, mysteries, Christmas movies, cartoons? I love mysteries, and today I have some yoga mysteries for you. I'm going to be reading out some clues for you, and your job is to figure out which yoga pose those clues are. And when you've figured out those clues, we'll do the yoga pose together. Ready? Here's the first clue. I am tall, but sometimes I am short. To come into my pose, lift one foot to balance and reach our arms up to grow our branches up towards the sky. What pose am I? That's right, it's tree pose. So let's come into our tree pose together. Come on to stand on your feet. And it's up to you if you'd like to go with the easy version or if you'd like to challenge yourself. So let's bring one of your big toes on the ground. If you want a bit of a challenge, you can bring your foot up a little bit. If you want even more of a challenge, you can bring your foot all the way up to your thigh. And can we balance here? Let's take our hands to our hearts and maybe we'll grow our branches tall. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. And let's take 2 more big breaths in and out by yourself. And then slowly come back to the middle. Take your hands down to your heart and then hands by your side into mountain pose. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And let's come over to the other side. So your other big toes on the ground, or you can lift your foot a little bit higher or all the way up. And let's balance on this side. So take your hands to your hearts and maybe you stay here. Or maybe you grow your branches tall. Tree pose. And let's stay here. Big breath in. Big breath out. 2 more big breaths in and out by yourself. And then slowly come back to the middle. Slow as you can go. Well done, everyone. Here's the next clue. I walk on all fours and I am super adorable. My favourite hobbies are going for walks and catching a ball. What pose am I? That's right, it's downward facing dog. Let's come into our downward facing dog pose. Come onto your hands and knees. And then we tuck the toes under. We'll lift our knees and our bottoms up, making a V shape with our bodies. And we'll take our dog for a walk and wag our tail. Take 3 big breaths in and out here. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more. And once you've taken your 3 big breaths in and out, let's take a little rest in child's pose. Come on down to your knees, big toes to touch, your bottoms towards your heels, walking the hands all the way away from your body. Big breath in. As you breathe out, melt your forehead down to the ground. And let's stay here for 3 big breaths in and out on your own. And then slowly walk your hands back into your body. Come to sit on your heels. Ready for the next clue. I hide in the daytime and you can only see me at night. The moon is my best friend and we twinkle together. To come into my pose, you must stand to shine brightly. What pose am I? That's right, it's star pose. So let's come to our star pose. We'll come to sit on our bottoms, bringing our legs out long and then laying all the way down. Let's take our hands behind our thighs and let's rock up once, rock up twice, and on the third time, let's stand all the way up on our feet. Let's step the feet out wide, take our arms out into star pose. Let's take 3 big breaths in and out here. Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more by yourself. Maybe closing your eyes in your star pose. Slowly open your eyes. Let's turn the palms up and we'll reach our hands all the way up towards the sky. Bring our hands to our hearts. Let's jump the feet together and let's bow when we say Namaste. Ready for the next clue? Here it is. I hiss in the grass and slither around. I have no legs, but I can move really fast. To come into my pose, you must lie on your belly. Lift your body off the ground to slither, slither, slither. What pose am I? That's right, it's snake pose. So take a big breath in. We'll lift our hearts up towards our thumbs. When you breathe out, we'll send our bottoms down, coming to balance on your toes. Big breath in. When you breathe out, use your hands to guide yourself back into a seat. And we come to lie all the way down onto our belly. When you breathe in, we'll lift our bodies up into snake pose. Can we stay here for 3 big breaths in and out? Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more. And then when you breathe out, let's lower down all the way onto the belly. Push yourself back into a seat. It's up to you if you want to sit on your heels or you can cross your legs. Now that we've solved the mystery together, let's create some new yoga sequences using those poses. So we have tree, downward dog, star, and snake pose. Come into your 2s and 3s and create a yoga sequence with those 4 poses. Fantastic, I bet you made some wonderful sequences. Now let's come to lie all the way onto our backs. Let's give ourselves a big hug. You've done so well today. Thank you so much for helping me with those mysteries. I couldn't have done it without you. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. On your next big breath in, you're going to peel your nose up towards your knees. Big breath in and big breath out to stay here. And then slowly lower back down. Let's take a little twist. Take our hands out into a T shape. Big breath in. When you breathe out, melt your knees to one side and look the opposite side. Big breath in. Big breath out. And slowly come back to the middle. Let's go to the other side. Big breath in. When you breathe out, your knees to the other side and look the opposite side. Stay here for one big breath, in and out. And then come back to the middle. Bring your feet down onto the ground. Your hands on the mat or the ground. On your next big breath in, let's lift our bottoms up into bridge pose. Stay here for 3 big breaths in and out. And let's slowly lower back down. And then we'll straighten one leg, straighten the other leg, and turn the palms up towards the sky. Close your eyes and see if you can watch that movie in your mind. Now remember, sometimes it might take a little while for that movie to play in our mind. That's okay. Just listen to the music, listen to your breath, and eventually that movie will play. And now slowly start to come back to your body by wiggling your fingers and toes. And gently moving your head from side to side. And maybe taking a big stretch. Reaching the arms up, pushing your palms away and pointing your toes. Give yourself another big hug. Well done. And when you're ready, roll on over to one side. Keep your eyes closed and we come to sit back on our bottoms. Let's take our hands to our hearts. We take a big breath in together. And then we bow and we say our special yoga word. Are you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Slowly open your eyes again and give your friends a big smile. Well done everyone for showing up today, and thank you for practicing yoga with me. I hope you had fun in today's yoga club. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.